Another Bite Size here with Sean and Darren from Cloud9 HQ Studios. Good to have your company. Thank you so much for your questions.
It's not about rentals, is it?
It's not about rentals, no.
I'm going to say that whenever you want now.
I know.
Oh, not rentals.
You can, if you want to know about rentals, have a look at the rentals Bite Size and all of that. Even the market update for Q2 and 25. It's all there.
It's all there.
Okay, so Linda, thanks ever so much for your questions and your concerns coming in at the moment, all the way from Orlando in the USA.
Oh, wow.
She wants to get out of the US.
Yeah.
It's a surprise, isn't it? Come and see us down here on the coast. Of course, you're more than welcome if you tick a few boxes. But the biggest question was, the US have licensed realtors. Mm-hmm. She's heard through research that certainly the Costa del Sol, the area that we operate, hasn't got regulated realtors or real estate agents, no licensing. Should she be concerned about that? What's in it to protect her? I mean, this is a great question.
It's a great question. And yes, we know in the States things are regulated and you have to pass exams, you have to study, you have to do all sorts of things.
In other places of the world as well, isn't it? Scandinavia.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Even the UK is kind of semi-regulated. But in Spain, southern Spain, we're not. So it means that anybody can do it. So anybody who just fancies pitching up and selling properties, and because we all share, or we can share a database and there's very little control over that, it means that pretty much anyone can do it. So you can turn up from the UK, from the States, from Bulgaria, whatever, and you can start, I don't know why I picked Bulgaria, but you can start selling real estate. And that's pretty dangerous, isn't it? Yeah. If you don't know what you're talking about. Now, that doesn't mean to say that there are not some really great new agents on the scene. There are. But there's nothing like a bit of experience, particularly in a market that isn't as transparent as others in terms of pricing and historical pricing. You need to work with agents who know what they're doing, who know that market inside out, back to front. So my advice to Linda, Linda, is to do some research, try and find an agent that you feel comfortable with, who has the experience, who's been through the good and the bad. Also, I would always recommend that you go with an LPA member. Now, the LPA is the leading property agents of Spain, and they are, I mean, there are 2 or 3 sort of similar bodies, but the LPA is very fussy about who it takes on. They must be, they took us on. So, no, but they are a membership of about 100, 120 agents, and they are vetted. So you can't just apply and get in. You have to be forwarded as a potential member, then seconded, and all those sorts of things, and you then have to fulfill certain criteria to have membership. So we are on the committee of the LPA. We're on the ethics panel. God help us.
Well, it's important you mention ethics, isn't it? Because it's all about that high level of standard that all of the members, you know, we're all in it at that, offering the same level of service and standard, isn't it? It's holding us to account for that.
I mean, I would say to any buyer, look, whoever you choose to represent you and to work with you on your Spanish property purchase, just make sure it's a member of the LPA.
Yeah.
Who it is doesn't really matter, but just make sure they're a member of that body, because that is the biggest guarantee you're going to get of standards, ethics, professionalism.
Yeah, and you know, obviously the news further down the line is that the government do want to put in some regulation, some licensing, which we want that, don't we? We do need and want that.
The LPA, we are pushing for that. Yeah. We are pushing big time. We're going to start our own academy for potential real estate agents, so that they have to pass exams and reach certain levels of qualification. And the Junta de Andalucía and the Mayor of Marbella is right behind us and actually potentially financing that. So that's great news. But yeah, there will be regulation. I think this time next year we'll be there with our homework.
Yes.
Doing our.
Well, let's hope so. It was actually meant to come in, I think, this year, wasn't it? Like everything, it gets pushed down a bit. But we're very much welcoming that with open arms, aren't we?
Absolutely.
So, Linda, if you want to take a look at the LPA, the organisation, the website, details will be just in the link below. Do have a look at that, learn about what the LPA is all about. And more importantly, as Sean said, some good advice there. Just make sure that whoever you choose to go with, if you want that reassurance, yes, we're not licensed regulated as a whole down here on the coast, but if you want some reassurance of a high quality standard, operating standards, then do pick an agent that is part of the LPA. Okay, good advice there. Thanks, Sean. Till the next time, thanks again, Linda, for your questions. And if you're watching and want us to answer more, then please keep the questions coming in. Until the next time, it's bye for now.